All right, if you've just completed a major update or installed Windows 11, there are several settings you need to check right now. Many of them are automatically turned back on after updates, and they can quietly reduce your PC's performance without you even noticing. Microsoft is gradually rolling out updates to improve Windows 11 performance, but these updates re-enable settings that were previously disabled on some PCs. The first things to check are privacy and security. Go to Settings, Privacy and Security, then Recommendations and Offers, also called General in some Windows edition. As you can see, everything is enabled again, even though I had disabled it all a long time ago. Disable all options: Advertising ID, local content, app launch tracking, suggested content, and so on. Go back and click Diagnostics and Feedback, set to Basic Diagnostic Data Only. Disable Tailored Experiences and Feedback Frequency. Before continuing with the most important settings you need to disable, I have to pay for my coffee. If you're looking for cheaper Windows or Office product keys, check out Keysoft. Right now, you can get genuine Windows 11 Pro and Office 2021 Pro keys at a big discount. I've put a special promo link in the description. Just click it to access the deal. Once you're on the site, choose the product you need, add it to your cart, and use these codes: TIT50 for Windows and TIT62 for Office to get the best price. They support secure payments like PayPal and credit card, so it's quick and easy. After purchase, you'll receive your key by email. Then it's super easy. Go to Settings, open System, click on Activate Now, then Change Product Key, paste the key you received, and proceed to activate your Windows. Thanks to Keysoft for sponsoring this video. Back to Settings, click Windows Update, then Advanced Options, then Delivery Optimization. As you can see, it's been reactivated even though I had deactivated it. Delivery Optimization is a feature that uses your PC to distribute Windows Update files to other computers on your local network, and even to other people's PCs over the internet, a peer-to-peer update distribution system. Toggle Allowed Downloads from Other PCs to Off. Click the search bar and type msconfig. Open System Configuration. Click the Services tab. Check Hide All Microsoft Services at the bottom. This filters out Windows services and shows only third-party ones. Then click Disable All. Click the Startup tab, then open Task Manager. In Task Manager's Startup Apps section, disable every third-party application listed, anything that isn't a core Windows component. Click Apply and OK in System Configuration. Restart when prompted. The next setting is Memory Integrity. It's a Windows 11 security feature that isolates critical system processes from potential attacks. It's a genuine security improvement, but it consumes measurable CPU and RAM and can cause noticeable FPS drops in games and slowdowns on older hardware. Go to Settings, Privacy and Security, Windows Security, Device Security, Core Isolation Details, find Memory Integrity and toggle it off. Restart when prompted. Honest assessment. If you're on a high-spec modern machine, the performance impact is minimal, and I'd recommend leaving Memory Integrity enabled for the security benefit. If you're on a lower-spec machine, 8 GB RAM, older processor, or if you're experiencing FPS drops in games specifically, disabling it produces a noticeable improvement. Make this decision based on your situation. Press Windows plus R, type sysdm.cpl, and press Enter. Click the Advanced tab. Under Performance, click Settings. Select Adjust for Best Performance. This disables all effects. Then manually re-enable just 3 for a balance between performance and usability. Animate windows when minimizing and maximizing. Show thumbnails instead of icons, and smooth edges of screen fonts. This Windows 11 feature enables a full suite of visual animations and effects by default: transparency, animated windows, fading menus, shadows, and more. On high-spec machines, these are imperceptible overhead. On lower-spec hardware, they consume meaningful GPU and CPU resources. Click Apply and OK. The difference is immediate. Windows feels snappier even on capable hardware. The next setting is transparency effects in Windows 11. The frosted glass look on the taskbar, start menu, and settings requires ongoing GPU processing to render. Go to Settings, Personalization, Colors, toggle transparency effects to off. The visual change is subtle, but the GPU overhead is measurable, particularly on integrated graphics. Let's continue with Storage Sense, which is Windows' automatic cleanup feature. It runs in the background periodically to identify and clear temporary files. Go to Settings, System, Storage, Storage Sense, and disable it. The problem is it runs at times you haven't chosen, consuming disk and CPU when you may be actively working. Then clean temporary files manually right now. Go to Temporary Files, check everything you don't need: Windows Update Cleanup Files, Recycle Bin, Downloads if appropriate, Delivery Optimization Files, Temporary Internet Files. Click Remove Files. Additionally, do a manual temp folder clean. Press Windows plus R, type %temp, press Enter. Select all files with Ctrl-A, then press Shift-Delete to permanently delete. Click through any permission prompts and skip files that can't be deleted. Repeat with Windows plus R, type temp without the %signs, and clear that folder too. Now let's uninstall some applications. Every installed application, whether you use it or not, has the potential to run background services, scheduled tasks, and update checkers that consume resources. Reducing the installed application count directly reduces background overhead. Go to Settings, then Apps, then Installed Apps. Sort by size or scroll through the complete list. Remove anything you don't use: manufacturer pre-installed applications, Microsoft applications you've never opened, and any third-party software installed months ago that you've forgotten about. Be systematic. If you haven't opened an application in 3 months, consider whether you actually need it installed. Disable unnecessary services. Windows runs dozens of background services at all times. Disabling services you genuinely don't use reduces background CPU and RAM consumption. Click the search bar and type Services. Open Services as administrator. Services worth disabling for most users, with the caveat that you should only disable what you've confirmed you don't use. Connected user experiences and telemetry, Microsoft data collection, safe to disable for privacy and performance. Windows Search disables background indexing. File search still works, but results aren't pre-indexed. Disable if you use a third-party launcher like Flow Launcher or Everything. Sysmain or Superfetch preloads frequently used applications into RAM, provides minimal benefit on SSD-equipped machines while continuously writing to the drive. Disable if your primary drive is an SSD. We covered a complete dedicated guide on services to disable in a previous video, linked in the description. Disable Hyper-V if not in use. If you're on Windows 11 Pro and don't use Hyper-V, disabling it returns those reserved resources to general use. Click the search bar and type Turn Windows Features on or off. In the Windows Features list, find Hyper-V and uncheck it. Click OK. Windows will apply the change and prompt you to restart. If you use Windows Subsystem for Linux, WSL2, Docker, or any Windows Sandbox features, these depend on Hyper-V. Only disable it if you're certain you don't use any virtualization features. Drop a comment with which step made the biggest difference for you. I'm always curious which fixes have the most impact on different hardware configurations. Hit that like and subscribe button. I post practical Windows optimization guides every day. Thanks for watching.